lazily Greeking my beverage of choice with my bare hands. This is Tell It to Someone. First question is from Nicole SD. How do you feel about your country's leader being compared to the Americans' new man of choice? Well, Australia's Prime Minister is a wet ball of nothing, but he's probably richer than Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is massively heavily in debt, and Malcolm Turnbull isn't. But he's still a wet ball of nothing. If you're meaning Tony Abbott, then yes, he can be compared to Trump, except for the hairstyle and the physique. Apparently, Abbott looks good in Budgie Smugglers, and Donald Trump does not. But considering all of that, we have something that the Americans don't, and that is the ability to shit can our prime ministers at will, and we have. So we've gotten rid of the dangerously incompetent Mr. Abbott, which Americans can't do or won't do for at least 2 years. So Australians are better again. Next question is from Wombat and Charlene. Do Jewish vampires avoid crosses? I don't know. Let's work this out. Let's work this out. We can look, going back to the original literature. Okay. So, last time I read this book was when I was a kid, so bear with me. There was this band of I know they were vampires because they had the bizarre blood drinking ceremony. I know that much. They had the bizarre blood drinking ceremony where they spoke all the languages for some reason. Now, vampires are supposed to avoid garlic, which is, they were in ancient Rome, and ancient Romans, according to the children's books that I read, they ate a constant diet of figs and something called garum and dormice dipped in honey. And that's all they ate, apparently. So I think there was garlic amongst that lot. So they didn't avoid garlic. And crucifixes. And I'll get back to the crucifixes. There's also the silver. And the band of Jewish vampires that I read about, they didn't avoid silver. One of them sold one of the others for 30 pieces of silver. So they didn't avoid silver. Jewish vampires don't avoid silver. What else don't they avoid? All right, crucifixes. Crucifixes, you're saying one of them in that book that I read once got crucified. Yes, they got crucified, and that guy came back 3 days later more powerful than ever. So no, they don't avoid crucifixes either. What do they avoid? Bacon. Jewish vampires avoid bacon because they're Jewish, and that's what they do. The last question for today, probably, yes it is. What will you be doing in 2017 which you didn't do in 2016? Well, maybe getting, some sex. That would be good. That would break some kind of drought. What else would I do in 2017? Maybe buy some real estate. I could buy some real estate. I could make some. I could have work. Work would be nice. I might get more views instead of less views, because I got less views last year, so I might get more views this year. But that would mean I'd have to actually put in work, and I'm not even standing up straight today for this episode. So I might be getting lazy. So I'm possibly not getting lazy or tired. That's it to tell someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then the question asking place is down in the place where my pants don't show. And of course the dovetail question is on my right, which is not your right, apparently. Yep, that's the dovetail question. And there's of course some videos from the past that you might want to watch. Yep, yeah, one video from... I didn't mention any videos, so I'm just going to put up something. And another video where I didn't mention anything there either, so I'm just going to put anything really at random. One video that I chose and one video that's completely random. I mean, people don't click on that. I challenge you to click on them. I'm dangerously talented, I don't have a clue.